Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy for Civil Services. Let us discuss today the Hindu newspaper of Delhi edition. The last session that we discussed about no circulation of rupees 2000 rupees notes. So now the Reserve Bank of India has come up with an order, like not issued order, to collect any proof for exchanging the 2000 rupees notes. Finance Ministry had intervened to make a SBI change in its directive. So the people whoever wanted to change the 2000 rupees notes, there was a limit fixed per day, it's about 20,000 rupees. And also to deposit the amount into the account, there is no need of any proofs. So RBI not at all issued to collect the proofs that has been directed to the State Bank of India. That is the context is all about of this particular news. Moving towards the next important topic that we are going to discuss in depth related to the Krishna water dispute. Stalemate over. Sharing of Krishna water to continue. This topic falls under your General Studies paper 2 about interstate relations, completely under the water resources. So, what exactly the context is about in the news? There was no resolution in sight over sharing of the Krishna River water between Telangana state as well as Andhra Pradesh after their bifurcation in the year of 2014. The stalemate is set to continue in the next water year beginning from June 1st. So now what is this particular dispute? Remember 2021 Andhra Pradesh alleged that the Telangana government had deprived of its legitimate sharing of water for drinking and irrigation purposes. Then what exactly the complaint is about? The purpose it is known as unconstitutional and illegal manner. So the water of Sri Sailam Reservoir, which is main storage of river water between the two states, has also turned out to be a major warning point. So Andhra Pradesh started protesting against Telangana state for use of the Sri Sailam reservoir water for the purpose of generating the power. So the Sri Sailam reservoir is constructed across which river? Krishna River. The Krishna River in Andhra Pradesh, it is located in Nallamalai Hills. Nallamalai Hills. Right. So now, further, lot of content that happened with Telangana was refusing follow the decision which was taken in the Apex Council constituted by or under the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act 2014 direction of KRMB, that is Krishna River Management Board, which was constituted under this particular act with the direction of the central government. So, the background of this issue, which is happening many years ago itself, there was a tribunal, Krishna Water Dispute Tribunal, was set up under the Interstate River Dispute Act of 1956, and that has been presented their report in the year of 1973. At the same time, it was stipulated that the order of the particular tribunal may be reviewed and can be revised anytime after 31st of May 2000. So after this, the second tribunal was set up in the year of 2004. It derived the report in the year of 2010 and they come up with allocation of the Krishna water at 65 percentage dependably and for surplus flow as follows: 81 TMC for Maharashtra, 177 TMC for Karnataka, then 190 TMC for Andhra Pradesh. So after this report, the special leave petition before the Supreme Court was filed in the year of 2011. So in 2013, this issue had a further report which issued by this tribunal which was again challenged by the Andhra Pradesh in the Supreme Court. So now, after the creation of Telangana, the purpose for the Section 89 under the Andhra Pradesh State Reorganization Act, providing a specific awards already made by the tribunal on or before the appointed day, which means the successor state happened right after 2014. The tribunal has to be rearranged and there should be an allocation of water. So this article it is stating about what exactly the water sharing between Telangana state as well as Andhra Pradesh. Just go through this article and know about the river as well. This particular river got originate near Mahabaleshwar, that is Satra in Maharashtra. It is the second biggest river in the peninsular India after the Godavari, and it runs from four states: Maharashtra, North Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and draining into Bay of Bengal. So we do have a lot of tributaries here, like around Tungabhadra, Mallaprabha, Koina, Bhima, Yerla, Dindi, okay, Dudganga. These are all the tributaries of this Krishna River. Right. Moving towards the next article of the day, which is falls under the editorial. India as a Quad-led biomanufacturing hub. Remember, this article it is completely based on the biomanufacturing hub. In the year of 2021, the Quad leaders set up a critical and emerging technology working group for facilitate cooperation, monitor trends, and squat for opportunities related to developments in critical and emerging technologies. That included the biotechnology as well. So the potentiality of all these Quad nations supposed to make India as a lead in terms of manufacturing hub. Remember, potential of biotechnology. See, the recognition of the potential, which exactly started in the year of 1986. Okay, much before any other country in the world, the government of India come up with the recognizing of enormous potential of biotechnology, and government of India established a separate department for commitment towards the branch of science, Department of Science and Technology. That is known as what? Potential of biotechnology. First one is about how we are recognizing it. So India set up a separate department name called Department of Science and Technology for all branch of science, initiatives. Next, it is about the multifaceted domain. The biotechnology always has a multifaceted domain which encompassing applications in the agriculture and also pharmaceuticals, scientific discoveries, many other things are there, right? So the biotech sector can be broadly divided into five major segments. That is biopharma, agriculture, services, industrial applications, and bioinformatic. And current economic status, if you take, India accounts for approximately 3% of the global biotech industry. How much? 3%. And the biotechnology sector in India also are getting grow. Like from 2003, if you see the recent time and all, it expected to cross around 100 billion industry by 2024. So the reason behind lot of startups, that particularly bio startups. India is like pioneer in terms of achieving in biotechnology. The reason is this sector have a best minds of employees and also contributing the development of generic and affordable Medicare. Currently, around 2,700 biotech startup in India, and it may reach towards 10,000 by 2024. And the government also come up with more initiatives such Make in India, Skill India, Startup India programs are aiming to develop more in terms of manufacturing hub, particularly bio, right? So we do have a lot of challenges that we can take it as structural issues, infrastructure I'm talking about, because inadequate infrastructure and heavily public sector dominated. See, compared to the United States of America, the biotechnology research in India mainly funded by the public only. But there in USA, we can see a lot of private, players, you know, playing a key role in terms of development of their biotechnology and lack of innovation as well. India, in terms of innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology creation, which little bit of lacking is there. So the need for government support is more and more active. We need to attract more global policies for term of making it more convenient in terms of developing the biohub. Okay, so making India a biotech hub, one of the leading country under the Quad is India. So having these informations and go through this particular article, it is highly possible for you to understand properly. General Studies, Paper 3, Science and Technology. Okay, General Studies, Paper 3, Science and Technology, Indianization of Technology. We can take it as a subtopic. Next topic, which is known as Jallikattu, judging Jallikattu. What exactly happened? See, in this article, they gave a complete detail related to what exactly happened in the Jallikattu issue of Tamil Nadu. So I'm going to give you the detail about this particular topic. Remember, recently the Supreme Court of India upheld the amendments made by Tamil Nadu to the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act 1960, so allowing the traditional bull taming sports of Jallikattu. Not only for Jallikattu, even for other sports as well. Such we can take Kambala, that is from Karnataka, okay, and bullock cart racing also, and Jallikattu from Tamil Nadu. Right, the case started involving a lot of challenges to the Tamil Nadu amendment, which allowing the Jallikattu. Right, so based on the argument that it goes against the central law prohibiting cruelty to animals. So, what is the court judgment? The Supreme Court held that the state amendments the state amendment of Tamil Nadu government, Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Tamil Nadu Amendment Act of 2017 and Prevention of Cruelty Animals Conduct of Jallikattu Rules 2017 did not violate the constitution. And the Supreme Court's 2014's ruling of banning the Jallikattu. Right. So the court said Amendment Act substantially reduced pain and cruelty to participating of the animals. So the Supreme Court banned Jallikattu through judgment in May 2014 in the Animal Welfare Board of India versus Nagaraja case. What on the grounds? Cruelty of animals. The court said that act was also not relatable to Article 48 of the Constitution, which deals with the duty of the state to organize agriculture and animal husbandry. It also stated any violation of the law in the name of cultural tradition would be punishable. So the court decided that determining Jallikattu's cultural heritage status is best left to the state legislature assembly and not a court of law. Based on that, there is an amendment made by Tamil Nadu government and Supreme Court ruled out it is valid. That is called judging Jallikattu. So you need to know about the background of this Jallikattu. It's a traditional sport that is popular in the state of Tamil Nadu. The sport involves in terms of releasing a wild bull into a crowd of a people and participant attempts to grab the bull's hump and ride it for long as possible and attempt to bring it under their control. So it is celebrated in the month of January during the Tamil Harvest Festival, which is known as Pongal. Okay, so you need to know about the importance of Kambala as well. Kambala is a traditional buffalo race in paddy fields filled with slush and mud, which is generally take place in the coastal part of Karnataka, Udupi, and Dakshina Kannada from the time of November to March. Yes, so just read this article and have this particular information as your background. Moving towards the next article, it is related to understanding the human pan-genome map. Pan-genome map. Remember, this particular article comes under your General Studies 3, Science and Technology. Science and Technology. Okay. So what exactly this article is about? There was a study which newly published issue of Nature journal described a pan-genome reference map built using genomes from 47 anonymous individuals, that is from 19 men and 28 women, mainly from Africa, from the Caribbean, America, East Asia, and Europe. In this article that we are going to discuss about the complete background of this particular project. What exactly they are talking about? Let us have a look of the article. So first one is about the genome. What is genome? Genome is the blueprint of life, a collection of all genes and the regions between the gene container in our 23 pairs of chromosomes. So in this particular article, I want to give you the add-on information regarding the transcriptome and also the mapping. Okay. So first one is about transcriptome. What is this transcriptome? Is a complete set of RNA molecules. Complete set of RNA molecules is the set of, it's a cell or tissue including mRNA or rRNA or tRNA, right? And other non-coding RNA that are produced by genetic material of an organism. It is the complement of the genome, which is the entire set of genetic material in an organism. Okay, right. Next one is about pan-genome. What is this pan-genome? Pan-genome is a reference that contains genetic materials. Genetic materials, which is the entire set of genetic materials is in an organism. So, a pan-genome is a reference that contains the genetic materials from a diverse group of individuals rather than a just single linear standard. So in this particular article, I just want you guys to understand what is mean by this RNA mapping. This is important for us. It is a technique that researchers used to do, identify and map the location of RNA molecules within a cell or tissue. Identifying the RNA molecules within a cell or tissue. Right, it is typically used to study the expression of localization of different types of RNA. Okay, I told you here mRNA. M means it is messenger RNA, and R means ribosomal RNA. T means transfer RNA. Right, so they do have two important method of this particular mapping, which is popularly known as in situ hybridization, ISH, in situ hybridization. Okay, it allows the researchers to see where a specific RNA is located within a cell or tissue and can provide the complete insights into the function of that particular RNA. Next one is about RNA-seq. That is RNA sequencing. It allows simultaneous analysis of thousands or millions of RNA molecules in a sample. So uses this information can be used to study about the gene expression patterns, identify novel transcripts, detect genetic variations. That is the importance of this particular mapping, RNA mapping. Okay. Moving towards the next article, which is related to the Open network for digital commerce. What is mean by this open network for digital commerce? This particular topic again comes under your general studies to government policies and interventions. Okay, open network digital commerce. Right. So this is one of the important area that we need to give more attention because the government of India come up with formally launch the ONDC this year to democratize e-commerce activity in our country and providing some kind of alternative proprietary e-commerce sites, which is urging all the companies to join this ONDC platform, particularly a major e-commerce players such as Amazon and Flipkart. You know about the current trend of our India's market is increasing in terms of e-commerce activity. So the open network for digital commerce, how it works, it is a freely accessible government platform that aiming to democratizing the e-commerce by moving it from a platform to a centric model to an open network. That is the intention. Because all the e-commerce will work on their own platform only. The introduction of this ONDC can be democratize e-commerce by moving it from a platform centric model. They have only centric model to which model? Open network model. Open network model for buying and selling of their goods and services. Under this particular ONDC, if a buyer registered to one participating e-commerce, for example, we can say Amazon and Flipkart may purchase goods from a seller to another participating e-commerce site. E-commerce site. For example, Flipkart. Okay, so from Amazon, any buyer registered on one participating e-commerce, that is the site of Amazon, may purchase goods from a seller on another participating e-commerce site that is known as Flipkart. Because presently, buyers and sellers have to be on the same app for the transaction, which happens through the same platform. For example, buyers need to go to Amazon to buy a product from a seller on Amazon. But if the case of ONDC registration happened means, if the buyer, okay, if the seller, if you are a buyer of which platform Amazon, then you can purchase a good from the seller of another e-commerce platform that is Flipkart. That is the big example that I can tell you the importance of the open network for digital commerce. It is a non-for-profit organization that will offer a network to enable local digital commerce across the industries to be discovered and engaged by any network enabled applications. Right? What is the benefit that we can say? Because this ONDC will standardize operation of cataloging, inventory management, order fulfillment, hence making it simpler and easier. Okay, so some likely potential issues such as getting enough number of e-commerce platforms to sign up here. That is the intention. So open APIs, that is known as application programming interface, that helps the open platform of the different e-commerce, players. Right. So the significance is simple. The ONDC is a freely accessible government-backed platform that aims to democratize e-commerce by moving it from a platform-centric model to open network for buying and selling goods and services. And this particular initiative of it is the initiative of the Department of Promotion, Industry and Internal Trade, that is DPIIT, which comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Okay, right. So advantages that we know, it is because standardizing with the catalog and all things I told you, right? So potential issue also I told you. Just go through this article, then you will get to know about the importance of what exactly the open network for digital commerce is. The last article of the day, which is known as consuming of salt. See, after sugar, it is time to regulate how much salt is being consumed by us. This particular topic comes under your GS2 about government policies and intervention for the development in various sectors. Remember, the WHO recently come up with a publish of one particular article which is known as first of its kind in ever global report on sodium intake reduction in terms of what reduction, which sheds light on the progress of its 194 member states towards reducing population sodium intake by 30 percentage by the year of 2025. So, how India is doing in this? An average Indian sodium consumption is more than double than physiologically need and dramatically exceed the World Health Organization recommended daily intake of less than 5 gram of salt for adults. So that is the exact situation in India. So the WHO devised a sodium score ranging from 1 least implementation to 4 highest implementation. India's score of 2 signifies the presence of at least one voluntary policy, emphasizing the need for more rigorous efforts to address the health concern. So, after the COVID-19 pandemic, what seems to have caught the whole attention is salt intake because it's going to be harm for the human body. Recently, there was a research given by the IMCR, that is Indian Council for Medical Research, which says that avoiding or reduce salt intake, avoiding the addition of salt while cooking rice or prepared and dough, skipping pickles and table salt and going in for salt substitutes. So this is about WHO report. I told you what exactly the thing is, and just go through this article and you will get to know about the importance of this. And essential for India, why we need to reduce the sodium intake is health impact. Okay, because the strong correlation between reduced sodium intake and decreased blood pressure. Economic impact also low and middle income countries estimating at 3.7 trillion between 2011 and 2025 due to premature mortality and disability. So you need to understand that as well. It impacted the economy as well, right? So initiatives taken by the government is there, which is known as Eat Right movement. FSSAI, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, has implemented the Eat Right India movement, which strives to transform the nation's food system to ensure secure, healthy, and sustainable nutrition for all of our citizens. Right? Just go through this article and know about the importance of this particular issue. Right? So that's all for the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned. Thank you. Take care.